I used to think heartbreak was a once-in-a-lifetime storm. Get caught in it once, survive the lightning, and you're safe forever. I was wrong. Because at 22, I learned that storms can stack, one on top of another until you forget which cloud belongs to which pain. 3 months ago, my life felt simple. Lectures at Chula, iced coffee runs with friends, and a boyfriend named Tao, loud, handsome, possessive. He said he loved me so loudly the whole campus heard. Until the day he loved someone else louder. I found the proof on his Instagram story. Her hand in his lap, the caption, "New chapter." No apology, just a public update. That night I didn't cry. I opened Tinder instead, determined to make my own announcement. Liam, 35, European, English teacher. Profile picture, rain-spotted glasses, half smile, a battered copy of Murakami's Norwegian Wood in his hand. Exactly the kind of man Tao would hate. Older, foreign, impossible to compete with in his own mind. Perfect. Our first date was in Ari during a monsoon downpour. He offered me his umbrella, realized it was broken, and we both laughed until the rain sounded like applause. He listened, really listened, to my stories about group projects, my fear of public speaking, my obsession with banana roti at midnight. I told him only half of the truth. The other half, my plan to parade him online, stayed silent behind my smile. I posted everything. Our first bubble tea cheers, our bookstore date, his clumsy why to my mother on video call. Within hours, Tao slid into my DMs. Miss you. Coffee? My plan worked like a charm. Ego punctured, he came crawling back. I replied, secretly. And every time Liam texted, "Sweet dreams," I was already wide awake, typing hearts to a boy who once shattered mine. But love is a saboteur. It sneaks past your defenses when you least expect it. Liam started learning Thai, badly but earnestly. He surprised me with a second-hand fountain pen because I'd mentioned wanting to journal more. He sat through a 3-hour Bollywood film just to understand my culture. Somewhere between his shy grin and the way he pronounced Kapkun Krub like Kapkun Krub, my fake feelings grew roots. Yet guilt grew faster. One night in Siam Paragon's washroom, my best friend May cornered me. "Are you still texting Tao?" I nodded. She looked at me the way doctors look at x-rays, searching for fractures. "End it," she said, "or tell Liam." I chose confession. I told Liam everything. I chose confession. I told Liam everything. How he'd been a pawn. How Tao was the real target. How I never meant to fall for him. I braced for anger. Instead, he inhaled, steadied his voice, and whispered, "Thank you for being brave enough to tell me." He asked for time. For honesty, for a restart built on truth. I cried, tears of shame, relief, hope. For 2 weeks we rebuilt, no secrets, no ex-messages, no curated Instagram plays. It felt fragile but real. Then the universe twisted the knife. A call at 1 a.m., unknown UK number. A woman's voice, hesitant. "Is this Liam's girlfriend?" My heart drilled a hole through my ribs. She introduced herself as Molly, Liam's fiancée back in Manchester. Wedding set for December. He'd flown to Thailand for 6 months, gap experience, sending voice notes, promising forever, ghosting lately. I felt every ounce of karma land on my shoulders. I had used him, he had used her, and unknowingly, he was using me. I met Liam under the Salatai Pavilion. No screaming tourists, just the thrum of cicadas. I handed him my phone with Molly's voicemail. His eyes filled like storm drains. I was going to end it, he stammered, I swear. The words collapsed between us. Suddenly, our love felt like counterfeit cash. No real value, only damage. I walked away before he could follow. I deleted Tao, blocked Molly, muted Liam, and for the first time in months, my phone felt weightless. Weeks passed. I started waking up early, running along the river, journaling under pink sky. The fountain pen's ink bled across pages with stories I hadn't dared write. May said I seemed lighter, like someone had cut invisible strings from my wrists. One morning, I wrote a single line. Storms can cleanse as much as they destroy. So who did I end up with? No one you've met. Just me, a girl learning to dance in the monsoon without needing an umbrella or a partner. If my story hit your heart, like, subscribe and share your own storm below. And stick around because the next tale from Bangkok's tangled streets is already unfolding.
In a city of secrets, some hearts are sold, some are stolen, and some are shattered beyond repair. But every story leaves a mark, and here on Twisted Love Tales, we tell them all. Stories they won't post on Instagram, stories that don't end with a fairy tale kiss, stories that feel too real to forget. If this one touched you, subscribe, share it, and come back for more. Because in Bangkok, love always comes at a cost.